Intel is going to launch their latest Clearwater Forest and Panther Lake processor, and I got the invitation to have the first-hand experience of these new processors in Arizona. So join me in this video to know more about Intel's latest and greatest processor. So here we go. So on the day zero of Intel Tech Tour, we had the keynote speakers from Intel executives and the Intel global manufacturing team, along with a welcome dinner.
All right, wow. Welcome to Arizona and Intel's 4th Tech Tour. This week, as in last Tech Tours, we brought the experts from the products, the architecture, and design to unpack 2 new designs we're really excited about, Panther Lake and Clearwater Forest, both built on 18A. You're also going to hear tonight about our cross-company AI strategy and the role these 2 products play in accelerating the shift. And now let me invite Sachin, our CTO, to walk through the AI strategy. Thanks,
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, you bet.
Thank you. Thank you. It's great to be here. Great to see you all. Fab 52, 18A, and Panther Lake aren't just milestones. They are foundational to our future. They're foundational to the future of AI computing. Intel is uniquely positioned to deliver compute platforms across the entire spectrum. I like to think of it as from atoms to racks, from PC to edge to cloud. And Intel is doubling down to compete in AI. And we are fully committed to it across our entire portfolio, from the PC to the edge to the cloud.
We are extremely proud as a whole Intel team here to be just a few miles away from the newest fab in our manufacturing facilities. We're experiencing, as I said, a paradigm shift in both complexity and value as we move from the homogeneous systems on a chip to a system of chips and a chiplet area to meet the requirements of the AI teams.
But the heart of any semiconductor chip is the transistor and the interconnects that not only connect them together, but to the outside world. We have a new transistor architecture called RibbonFET and a new interconnect technology called PowerVia. And the combination of these 2 enable both area scaling and power efficiency. Patterning layers comparing Intel 3 to Intel 18A, where we've reduced the number of steps and the mass count by over 40%. And you can see you can get a 15% performance per watt improvement for Intel 18A versus Intel 3. You can also use it as a power reduction. We get more than 25% power reduction with Intel 18A over Intel 3. RibbonFET plus PowerVia is really the start of an era. This is going to launch a decade of enhancement and improvement on these 2 technologies.
We have a very big site, generate and manufacture something that is pretty small, tiny. And this is a Panther Lake chip.
Thanks again for the time tonight, team.
On the day 1, we had the unveiling of Intel Panther Lake processor with plenty of detailed keynote sessions talking about different aspects of the Panther Lake processor. We also had various roundtable sessions with many different Intel executives and technology experts.
On the SoC power front, we targeted Lunar Lake power levels, and we have exceeded the target. Panther Lake improves SoC power by up to 10% versus Lunar Lake, and more than 40% versus Arrow Lake.
So Cougar Cove is the name for our next generation performance core, our P-core. A P-core will always be incredibly important to products, right? That's what drives that experience, that performance You know, when you want when you ask your computer to do something, you want to do it quickly. That's what the performance core is for.
So let's talk a little bit about Panther Lake on what's new here in Thread Director, right? As Steven talked about, we have a lot of microarchitectural improvement that went into both Cougar Cove and Darkmont, the RP and E cores that are launching with Panther Lake, which means that with new IPC deltas, we have updated our classification models, and we have provided optimal support for giving guidance to operating system. We had to go do that because we can't use our old classification model since microarchitecture and improvements has happened, right? So there's a lot of work, internal work with newer telemetry added, retraining, etc., to make this happen for Panther Lake.
The GPU is primarily modified to support much larger configurations. I'll show you today that Intel has made the largest investment in GPU IP and in GPU area that we've ever made for an integrated graphics device. And that's pretty cool, because we can do great things with it for our users.
For the first time in Panther Lake, we are releasing what we call Wi-Fi 7 Release 2 capabilities. These are new capabilities that have not yet been made available through our certification, like from the Wi-Fi Alliance, for example. But they are already going to be rolling out as part of Lunar Lake.
It really follows the architectural blueprint of Lunar Lake, but we're using 18A to scale this design point from one low-power chip, as you saw from Marek. Now we have 3 offerings to address a much wider market opportunity across consumer, commercial, gaming, creator, and even some gaming handhelds, which we're especially excited about.
How's it going, man?
Make it look, you'll like it better, let's just say.
Oh, I like that.
Cool weather too. Right, yeah. Well, it just makes it look like they're not hot spots.
On the day 2, we had the Clearwater Forest Unpacked session along with visit to the experience zone, where we had the opportunity to have a look on the latest Panther Lake and Clearwater Forest processors, many different interesting and informative demos showing the capability of the Intel's Panther Lake and Clearwater Forest processors.
They've just done a lot of optimizations and how things are doing with the multi-frame gen. It's improved significantly. So when I was playing here,
Goes into the timeline here. When you do that, it applies the AI model. That AI model will then tag those videos with relevant cues. So, for example, I've got a video of a guy in a black jacket, or blue jacket, excuse me. I'd like to get the remaining blue jacket videos. I'll type that in.
On the last day of Intel Tech Tour, we had the opportunity to visit the Intel's Ocotillo Campus 552, that is the home to Intel's 18A manufacturing. The 552 started working from late 2021. The cost of a typical fab is more than $20 to $25 billion, and it is one of the cleanest manufacturing plant I have ever visited. To visit the 552, you need to wear multiple layers of protective cloths to protect the materials and the product being developed and manufactured in the 552. It was really a nice and unique experience to visit Intel's 552 and to have the first-hand experience and knowledge of how Intel is building its latest, the most powerful and advanced AI processor. So this is all about the Intel Tech Tour Arizona. If you would like to know anything else about the latest Intel processors or about my experience at Intel Tech Tour, then just leave your questions in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed watching this video, then give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe the channel, and I will see you guys next time in another video. Have a nice day.